Okay. So I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh by Shalom. We are on Feast of Dedication, a high holy day of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? We are around brethren. And I just want to bring out the scripture because it reminds me, you know what I'm saying, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Can I get the book of Psalms 133, verse 1?
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 133 and verse 1. It says, behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
In what?
In unity.
Keep going.
And it says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, and went down to the skirts of his garment.
Right. So, how well and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. If any other brother want to come in and grab a precept,
yeah, keep reading on that.
Oh, keep going.
Yeah,
keep
finish that whole thing.
It says, verse 3, as the dew of Hermon, as the dew that descend upon the mounts of Zion, for there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore.
Keep going.
Verse 134, behold, bless ye the Lord, all ye servants of the Lord.
That was it on 133?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to give
I wanted to hear the one when he said it's like the oil when it came down. They did?
Verse 2, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that run down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garment.
Right, and that's a powerful thing for us to come together in unity, man.
Right.
It's like anointed oil. It's powerful.
Right. So go grab that in Genesis. What we read earlier. One about with Jacob in the last
gather together.
Yeah, that one.
Genesis 4, what is that, 49? Yeah. 49. Shalawam, blood, man. You mind flipping?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't.
Genesis chapter 49 and verse 2. Gather yourselves together.
What the Lord say?
Gather yourselves together.
Stay at home.
Gather yourselves together. And hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. That's it on that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, go to where it says in the last day. Is that part? I got a precept. Okay.
Break it up.
Full precept.
Can I get Zephaniah chapter 2 verse
I got a precept back.
Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Gather yourselves together.
What Lord say?
Gather yourselves together.
Right?
Gather together, O nation not desired.
So the Lord say gather together, right? Yourselves together, O nation not desired. Right? The so-called black man, right, Hispanic and Native American, we're not desired by the nations. We're not desired by the so-called white man. We're not desired by the so-called Chinese man. We're not desired by the stinking, dirty African, right? But we desired by one another. So we're going to gather ourselves together and do what thus says the Lord. Keep his high holy days, keep his memorials, right? And feast together in mirth, right? Shalom.
Get me the book.
Yes, sir.
You get me the book.
You gotta put in a precept box so I can get on video.
Psalms 56, verse 4. Psalms chapter 56, verse number 4.
Bring it out.
In God I will praise his word.
In who?
In God will I praise his word.
Say his real name.
In Yahweh I will praise his word.
In what?
In Yahweh I will praise his word.
Keep going.
In Yahweh I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
I will not what?
I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
Guess what? Read it again from the top.
In Yahweh I will praise his word.
I will what?
I will praise his word. In Yahweh I have put my trust.
I have what?
I will put my trust.
What if all the brothers do coming here?
I will put my trust.
Keep going.
I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
I will what?
I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
Okay. Get me
You need to record that too.
Get me John chapter 12 verse 28, right? Because what is the brothers out here doing, man? We're glorifying the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. That's right. Bring this out.
John chapter 12, verse 28. Father, glorify thy name.
What the Bible say?
Father, glorify thy name.
What Yahweh Shai said?
Father, glorify thy name.
Everybody?
Father, glorify thy name.
One more time.
Father, glorify thy name.
What did Yahweh say?
Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven saying, I have both glorified it.
What?
I have both glorified it.
What the Bible say?
I have both glorified it.
Keep going.
It will glorify it again.
And what?
And I will glorify it again.
And what we doing right now?
It will glorify it again.
Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai is what we glorifying, man.
Understand that?
We out here glorifying Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's why we out here, man.
in the name of the Black Messiah, man. We're not out here for that Caesar Borgia. We don't stand and we don't support that, man. Like we were telling the brother today, we don't support that Caesar Borgia, man. We don't support that Christianity. We don't support Esau and his gadgets, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
Bring out that Revelation 1:14 and 1:15.
Bring that out.
So look at the brother jacket,
Bring
man.
that out, man.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people don't understand. This is a description of how Christ really looks.
Right.
The Black Messiah.
We're gonna show you in the Bible, man.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1 or
You can
what?
start at 1 first.
Verse 1 and 1. The revelation of Yahweh Shai and Mashiach.
So it's going into the revealing of Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus Christ.
Right.
Now you have people say it don't say what color he is in the Bible. You have a lot of people say that. A lot of pastors that's supposed to be studied men. A lot of them went to school to be pastors, but they don't know that Christ's color is in the Bible.
Right.
But we're finna show you out the Holy Bible, the King James Bible, the same Bible your grandma got on her stool, got dust all on it. We're finna bring out what Christ really looked like. So get 14, King.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it's describing his head and his hairs. It said his head and his hairs were white like wool.
Right.
So this man had woolly textured hair.
Right.
He didn't have no stringy hair.
Right.
He didn't have no hair when you got the water, you shake it and you know the water going everywhere.
Right.
No, he had the afro type hair when the afro absorbed the water.
That's
Right? So keep going,
His
King.
head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Right.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now his eyes was as a flame of fire. So if you look at the brother jacket, he got red eyes, man.
Right.
He don't got no blue eyes.
Right.
He don't got no brown eyes. The Bible said that he got red eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
So keep going, King. Let's get his color.
And his feet
And his what?
And
his feet.
Right.
light unto fine brass.
So it's like his feet like unto fine brass. So
Right.
if you look at somebody's feet, their feet gonna be the same color as the rest of their body.
That's right.
So it's like his feet was like brass, kind of like the color of a penny.
I got
So we
it.
know they ain't no white man.
I got a penny on me.
Bro, show him the penny. This was the color of his feet.
Right.
But if we keep reading what it says.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you burn this penny or anything, what color is it gonna turn?
Black.
It's gonna get black.
Right.
So Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai, was indeed a so-called black man.
Right.
I'll pass on that.
Give me Psalms chapter 23, verse 4, right? Give me Psalms 23, verse 1. I need all the brothers, right? Book of Psalms, chapter 23, verse 1.
Keep going.
The Lord is my shepherd.
The who?
The Lord is my shepherd.
What the Bible say?
The Lord is my shepherd.
Keep going.
I shall not want.
I shall not what?
I shall not want.
Keep going.
He maketh me to lie
Wait, hold
down.
on. No.
What, verse 4?
Y'all good.
23, verse 4.
Keep going.
Yeah. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Though I what?
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of
Though I
death.
what?
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of
What's
death.
America?
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Keep going.
I will fear no evil.
I will what?
I will fear no
Keep
evil.
going.
For thou art with me.
Thou what?
For thou art with me.
Keep going.
Thy rod.
Thy what?
Thy rod.
What the brothers got in their hand?
Thy rod.
It's what?
And thy staff.
It's what?
And thy staff.
Keep going.
They comfort me.
That what?
They comfort
So
me.
hey, this comfort us, man. Let the heathen run up on the highway and byway. You gonna get bought with this stuff, man.
Understand
That's
that.
our thought.
Honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right. So this is New Wine Congregation. This is who we are. We're brothers that got together to do the works, labor together, right? And we're gathered on this day to celebrate the Feast of Dedication.
That's right.
Right. So we're gonna read out of 1 Maccabees chapter 4, and we're gonna start at verse number 36.
Verse 35, and it says,
All right.
Now when Lysias saw his army put to flight,
Right.
and the mainless of Judah's soldiers, and how
Right.
they were ready either to live or die valiantly.
Right. So we gotta valiantly.
So
So we gotta want to live or die valiantly for these laws, right? You gotta want to die for the law, statutes, commandments, man. A lot of our people, they want to die for simple things, ignorant things. You got Jake out here want to die by the dollar, die by some dope, die by the woman. How about die for these commandments?
That's right.
How about dying for your Lord and Savior who laid out his life for us?
That's right.
The Israelites, according to the Bible. Keep going.
He went to Antiochia and gathered together a company of strangers.
Right.
And having made his army greater than it,
Right.
he purposed to come against Judea.
Right, so this devil, man, he got a even mightier army to come together to fight against the Lord's people. Right? And we don't give a damn about the numbers.
That's
We
right.
don't give a damn about the enemy.
That's right.
We don't give a damn about Hashatan.
Right.
We don't give a damn about the devil.
That's right.
Right? Cause Because we got the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua on our side.
Said Judas and his brethren, behold, our enemies are discomforted.
Right?
Let us go up to cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary.
Right, so they done discomforted, man. They discomfited their enemy, man.
Right.
They done put all them men low, man. All those thousands of men, right, got put low by the Israelites, man. Keep going.
Verse 37, upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves together,
Right.
and went up into Mount Zion.
Right?
Verse 38, and when they saw the sanctuary desolate, and
Right.
the altar profaned,
Right.
and the gates burnt up,
Right.
the shrubs growing in the courts,
Right.
as in a forest,
Right.
and one of the mountains, the priest's chambers pulled down.
Right?
Verse,
So, and that's a lot of our spirits right now. When you in the world, man, and your temple is defiled, man. It got trees growing up, right? It got rust everywhere. It got doors pulled down. It's messed up, right? But when you cleanse yourself, right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and then your temple is then restored.
That's right.
It's then restored. Right now, we in the restoration process, man.
Right.
Because we was once in the world with that broken down and nasty, filthy, defiled temple, right? But now we know who we are.
Right.
Now we know what's required of us, so now that temple is being restored. Keep going.
verse 39, they rent their clothes and made lamentations and cast ashes upon their heads.
Right, and they was in mourning. Right, and we should be in mourning. We should be in mourning how we acted. We should be in mourning how we lived our lives.
Right.
Hell, we should be mourning right now. Hell, we not worthy of this truth. We
right.
not worthy of this. But all praise for Yahweh Shem Yahushua for bringing us into this thing.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 40, and fell down flat to the ground.
Right, and sometimes you gotta fall down on your face. You gotta humble yourself in this truth, man. You can't come in this thing as a prideful man. You gotta humble yourself down to the Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Say that.
Keep going.
And fell down flat to the ground upon their faces, and blew an alarm with the trumpets, and cried toward heaven.
Right.
Then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress.
Right, because you had some men restoring the temple, then you had some men fighting the enemy, man. And that's how we gotta be in this thing, right? We gotta be restoring the temple, and we gotta be fighting these demons.
Right.
We gotta be restoring the temple, and we gotta be fighting against the flesh, right? We gotta be restoring the temple, we gotta fight against lust, right? We gotta be restoring the temple, we gotta fight against covetousness, right? We restoring the temple, and we gotta fight against damn malice.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 42, so he chose the priests of blameless conversation, such as had pleasure in the law.
Right, and you gotta have pleasure in the law, man.
That's right.
David said he delighted to do the will of the Lord, man.
Right.
We gotta have pleasure in keeping these commandments, right? It tell you in the book of Deuteronomy, right? It says because you didn't serve the Lord with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, right? Keep going.
Who cleansed the sanctuary and bear out the defiled stones into an unclean place.
And you gotta cast out those defiled stones. You gotta cast out all those members of the old man, right? And you got the member of the old man, that leg, and you gotta cast it out.
Right.
That old man head, you gotta cast it out, right? Every bit of that old man, he got to go.
Gotta die.
He got to go. Keep going.
And when, as they consulted what to do with the altar of burnt offering, which was profane,
Right?
they thought it'd be best to pull it down,
Right.
lest it should be a reproach to them,
Right.
because the heathen had defiled it.
Cause the what?
Because the heathen had defiled it.
Hey, the heathen, they done defiled us, man.
right.
They done told us that we blacks. They done told us that we African Americans.
Say that,
They done told us that it's okay to eat damn pork.
That's
They done
right.
told us it's okay to be a damn homosexual.
Right.
And they
Get
done
out.
defiled us, man. They done told our women it's okay to be a harlot. Right? They done defiled us, man.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
Wherefore they pulled it down. And
Right, and we
laid-
gotta pull everything down that the
Right.
so-called white man has told us. Every damn thing the so-called white man has told us, we gotta tear it down, man.
Right.
We gotta tear it down. We gotta take it out of our minds, man. Right? Bring it out.
and it says, lest it should be a reproach to them,
Right.
because the heathen had defiled it. Wherefore they pulled it down and laid up the stones in the mountain of the temple in a coveted place,
Right.
until there should come a prophet to show what should be done with them.
Uh-huh.
Then they took whole stones according to the law and built a new altar according to the former.
Right?
Verse 48, and made up the sanctuary and the things that were within the temple, and hollowed the courts.
Right.
They made also a new holy vessel.
Right? And we gotta have a new holy vessel.
Right.
This body that I'm talking about your spiritual mind. That gotta be a new vessel for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's not our body the temple, pursuant to 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16 on down. Right? So you got to create a whole new vessel, a whole new temple, right? You want a vessel that's for honor and not that, because the Lord said there's a vessel for honor and there's a vessel for dishonor. So you
right.
want your vessel to be of honor, not dishonor. Keep going.
They made also new holy vessels, and
Right.
into the temple they brought the candlestick.
Right.
And
So when you wake up and find that you're an Israelite, you know you got to keep a commandment. That's a whole new vessel.
Right.
And guess what? You can't bring the parts of that old vessel into the new vessel.
Right.
You can't bring the part of you, that person that you was, that woman that you was, that nigga that you was in the world. You can't bring that in the truth. Right? Because you mixing things. You mixing the old defiled temple with the new holy temple. You can't do that. You gotta completely do away with the old person that you was.
Right.
Keep going.
And it says the altar of burnt and the altar of burnt offerings and the incense at the table and upon the light their burnt incense and the lamps that were upon the candlestick.
Right?
They
So
lighted.
they burnt incense, they burnt lamps, right? We got the menorah in there, man. That's the lamp.
That's
right. Keep going.
That they might give light in the temple.
Right, we gotta give light to the temple, and we gotta give light to the world, man.
That's right.
We in a world full of darkness, man. We gotta be that light, man. And the only way that we can have that light is through our King Yahweh Shai. That's the only way to be that light is by serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? And when you start to let that old man, that old nigga woman creep inside you, you know what you do? You start to dim your light. Your light's starting to dim. Right, we can't let our lights dim in this thing. No, sometimes they flicker sometimes, but we gotta keep that thing on fire. Right, every seven branches of that fire, every 7 candle stick, and your lamp gotta be on fire. Keep going.
Verse 51. Furthermore, they set the loaves upon the table and spread out the veils and finished all the works which had begun to make.
Hey man, finish the work, man. Finish the work. The work is never done. You gotta finish. You gotta finish. The Lord said he endured to the end, that same shall be saved.
Right.
You gotta finish the work, man. Finish the work. Keep going.
Now on the 25th day of the 9th month,
Right.
which is called the month of Caslu,
Right.
in the 148th
Right,
year,
so this the 9th month, right, and this is the 25th day. Keep going.
they rose up betimes in the morning. Verse 53, and offered sacrifice according to the law,
Right.
upon the new altar of burnt offering, which they had made.
And then we sacrificing, and we singing up, giving up praise and thanks to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh
That's
Shai
right.
for these new vessels, man.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 54, look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it.
Right.
And even that was dedicated with songs,
Right.
and cisterns
Right,
and harps.
Sister.
Right, so we got songs, we gonna have music playing, we gonna have everything, we gonna be happy, man.
Right.
And we happy about this dedication, man.
Right.
We thinking about what happened to our forefathers, how the filthy, stinking, dirty heathen defiled our temple, right? They beat down the heathen, right? And they restored our temple, right? And just like that, through the spirit, we done got beat down by the heathen, right? We done got beat down by this filthy Babylon, right? But we've been restored back. We've been restored back. See how about Shimi Hawashah? Right, so we happy about this, and we elated about this, man.
That's
hey,
right.
This ain't no time to be sad. This ain't no time to be in your feelings, man. Hey, man, it's the feast of dedication, man.
Understand
Keep
that.
reading.
And it says, and harps and cymbals,
Right? Symbols.
cymbals. Verse 55. Then all the people fell upon their faces,
Right?
worshiping and praising Yahweh
Right?
of heaven, who
Right.
had given them good success.
Right? The Lord has given us good success. And I tell you how you got good success, because you in this truth.
Right.
That's the only way that you could possibly get to the kingdom of heaven is by being in this truth.
That's
And that's
right.
the greatest success you could ever have in this world and life,
Right.
period. So the Lord has given us an opportunity for success,
That's
man.
right.
Keep reading.
Verse 56. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and
Right.
offered burnt offerings with gladness. And
With what?
With gladness.
With sorrow.
With gladness.
With mourning.
With
gladness.
In their feelings.
With
gladness.
In their head.
With
man.
gladness.
With
Understand
gladness,
that.
man.
Understand
We gotta
that.
celebrate this day with gladness,
That's
man.
right.
Can't bring that out, man.
And it says, and sanctify the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. Verse 57, they decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold,
Right.
and with shields, and the gates, and the chambers.
Right, let's get on that, King. So the point is, man, from the scriptures, man, our forefathers, man, they went, and when they was rededicating that temple, it wasn't easy.
That's right.
It wasn't easy to get all those stones out, to cast out all those stones out. It was hard. It was work you had to put in. And that's just like in this truth. We gonna meet some obstacles. You gonna meet some times when you struggling, but you gotta keep on working.
That's
You
right.
gotta keep on cleansing yourself.
Right.
Right? You just can't let the damn filth pile up. You can't let the mold pile up in your temple. You can't let the abominations pile up in your temple. You got to cleanse it out.
Stand now.
Right? So, and then after they got done, right, they enjoy, right? They rejoicing. They glad. Hey, I'm glad to be with my brothers, man.
Right.
Hey, I'm glad to be amongst, mighty men of the Lord, man. That's rededicating themselves back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
And with that, man, want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Kwame Shalom!
Kwame Shalom!
Kwame Shalom!
Kwame Shalom!
Kwame Shalom!
Kwame Shalom!
Death to America!
Death to America!
Death to the heathen!
Death to the heathen!
Hey, man, and God!
Yahoo!
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 Understand that.
The might of the Jabari. First time.